All right, let's just jump right in. For the next few minutes, think of me as your career mentor. We're building your playbook, the one that's going to help you land a top-tier job that's designed for what the market's going to want in 2026. This is your roadmap to some serious earnings.
So you've done it. You've graduated, you've got that piece of paper, awesome. But let's be real for a second. That's just the ticket to get in the door. If you really want to win, you need a killer strategy. Because, the old rules, just get good grades, work hard, that stuff will only take you so far now. The game has totally changed. So let's talk tactics.
And listen, this right here, this is everything. It's the new reality. Yeah, your technical skills, they'll probably get you that first job. But your long-term value, that comes from things like leadership and adaptability. I mean, being adaptable isn't just about learning some new software. It's about being the person who can steer the whole team in a new direction when the market does a complete 180. Getting this one idea is, well, it's the first step to building a career that's actually valuable.
Okay, first up, let's dive into the finance playbook. If you're eyeing a career in finance, you're in the right place. This is where the big money is for sure. But here's the catch. You've got to know exactly which jobs to aim for.
So check out these roles. We're talking corporate treasurer, controller. These are the big leagues. These are the positions you should have locked in your sights. And those salaries? They're not just some random numbers I pulled out of a hat. They're proof. Hard data that shows why having a real strategy pays off. Big time. Okay, just look at that number. Seriously, $432,880. Let that sink in. That is the top-end salary for a senior corporate treasurer. And no, that's not a typo, it's not a fantasy number, it's a real achievable target, but only if you play your cards right. So, how do you get there? Right here. This is the path, step by step. Get the degree, build up your experience, but pay close attention to step 3. Those certifications, like the CTP or CFA, they aren't just nice-to-haves. They're the secret sauce. They're the accelerator that slingshots you into those senior management roles. All right, let's switch gears. We're going to look at the engineering and management track now. The core idea is exactly the same. How do you go from being a technical expert to being a leader? Because for all you engineers out there, that's the real goal. It's not just about being a great contributor anymore. It's about becoming an influential leader. That's where you make a real impact. And yeah, that's where the big money is too. So what kind of roles are we talking about? Think engineering manager, plant manager. These jobs are the sweet spot, right where your technical genius meets high-level leadership and strategy. You're not just the one solving the problems anymore. You're leading the team that solves the problems. Huge difference. And this right here, this is your mission, your superpower, really. You have to be the person who can bridge the gap between technical execution and the big-picture business goals. You're the translator. You speak engineer to your team, and you speak business to the executives. That ability to connect those two worlds is what makes you so incredibly valuable. And here's the payoff. Over $220,000. That's the kind of salary that top-tier leadership in engineering can command. It's the reward for mastering both sides of the job, not just the technical stuff, but the people side too. That's what it takes to lead a team to victory. Okay, now this is really interesting. Look at this list. Of course, you need a solid engineering background. That's a given. But check it out. Leadership, communication, managing people. The other skills that make a great engineering leader are soft skills. That's not an accident. That right there, that's your ticket to the top. Okay, let's talk about a totally different path now, the life sciences playbook. For those of you heading into this world, the game plan is, well, it's different. This is a highly specialized field, and it demands a really serious commitment to your education right from the get-go. We're looking at roles like drug safety physician or medical science liaison. I mean, these are seriously demanding jobs, and you can see that reflected in the salaries. These aren't just high numbers. They represent deep, specialized knowledge that, frankly, you just can't get without an advanced degree. And this slide really lays it all out. It shows a fundamental choice you have to make. On one side, you've got finance and engineering, where you can build on a bachelor's with experience and certifications. But on the other side, in life sciences, an advanced degree like an MD or a PhD isn't just a bonus. It's often the price of admission. It's the starting line. Let's take a closer look at the medical science liaison role. It's a perfect example of what we've been talking about this whole time. You absolutely need world-class scientific knowledge, no question. But what do you do with it? You build relationships. You communicate complex ideas. It's the ultimate blend. Top-tier technical expertise meets top-tier people skills.
So, you've seen 3 different playbooks, right? Finance, engineering, life sciences. What's the common thread? What's the secret key? Let's pull it all together into one simple blueprint for leadership. A blueprint you can use to unlock those senior roles, whichever path you're on.
Here it is. This is your roadmap. See those certifications? Think of them as actual keys. The CTP, the Certified Treasury Professional, that unlocks the corporate treasurer role. The CPA, that opens the door to becoming a controller. These aren't just lines on your resume, they're proof. They tell employers you've mastered your craft, and that's exactly what they're looking for.
And look, when you see the numbers side by side like this, it's so clear. It doesn't matter if your passion is finance, or life sciences, or engineering. Those top-tier salaries, they are within your reach. The opportunities are definitely out there, but they're not just going to fall in your lap. They go to the people who have a smart plan.
Okay, we've gone through the playbook. We have the strategy, we know the what, the why, and the how. So what now? Let's talk about the single most important thing you can do, like right now, today.
The market is hot right now. It's a great time to be looking. Companies are searching for talent and they are ready to pay top dollar for it. But you know how these things go. This window won't be open forever. You have to be decisive. You cannot afford to just sit back and wait for these jobs to come to you. You've got to go get them.
So here it is, your immediate next step. This is what you do now. Take everything we just talked about, update your resume to shine a spotlight on these skills, and then get that resume to a recruiter. Why a recruiter? Because they have the connections. They know where the hidden jobs are. They can connect you with these amazing opportunities. Seriously, this one move could be the thing that launches your entire career. So what are you waiting for? Go do it.